my question is, does global warming and climate change actually have a negative impact on life, or is it all just fictional? The idea of global warming has been around for centuries. Some decide to ignore it and believe that there's nothing that can be done to stop it. This is the Earth 20 years ago, and it's full of ice. Now the Earth looks like this, melted and clearly dying. Not only did these pictures inspire me to inform people on how real climate change is, but so did stimulus source C. Thatcher makes clear claims that how people don't change their actions, the planet will die. She tries to unite the nations in order to save the world. Her speech was delivered in 1989, and since then the problem has only gotten worse. The planet is dying due to climate change. If we don't begin to realize the problem will never get better and will continue to grow in the future until the whole planet has died. Global warming is caused by greenhouse gases. Three of the major producers of these gases is electricity, agriculture, and industry. Agriculture may seem shocking to some since it has become such a big necessity to the world, especially animal agriculture. Agriculture makes up 20.4% of greenhouse gases, and out of that, 14.5% of the greenhouse gases come from raising livestock. Simple things like getting eggs and milk are being done by machines, and that's a part of what's killing the planet. As greenhouse gases rise, so are temperatures. Approximately 20 to 30% of plant and animal species assessed so far are likely to be at increased risk of extinction if increases in global average temperature exceed 1.5 to 2.5 Celsius. As temperatures are rising, glaciers are melting, and warmer climates are getting warmer. Since these environments' health are decreasing, so is the health of the animals. Examples of animals that are going extinct due to global warming are the polar bear and the Adélie penguin. Both are predicted to be totally extinct by the end of the century if our actions don't change. One animal that has already gone extinct due to global warming is the golden toad. This is because the temperatures rose too high for it to be able to live in its natural environment. If we want to eliminate the issue of animals going extinct and the rise of greenhouse gases, then we must resort to these solutions. One way to do so is to farm by hand. Now machines are able to do what people used to. We need to go from this to this. But since technology has advanced so much, it will be harder to move backwards rather than forwards with the time. Another solution is to go green. This includes biking, solar panels, and wind turbines. This seems simple but is a very expensive option. While biking and walking may prove to be cheap, solar panels cost over $12,000 to make, and wind turbines cost at least $1.3 million to produce. In conclusion, global warming is real, and it's going to continue growing and killing the planet until we together can make a change in our actions. As Margaret Thatcher said, standing together will prove far more effective than attempting to fight this problem alone.
Okay, a couple questions for you, Lily. The first one is, how valid and reliable are the sources you've used? How do you know, and which sources didn't work?
Okay, so when I did the research template, I tried to look for sources on like EBSCO and stuff like that, and I think you said when they said like journalism in like the what was it called?
Citation.
It proves to be more reliable, and for the pictures I used, I tried to like look up the website. But some pictures I used, like the stock images, I put like one on there, but they didn't seem very reliable. It's just I couldn't really find a graph or anything for it to help back it up.
Okay, and then your second question would be, how does your conclusion respond to any of the other research or sources that you've examined?
My conclusion, I tried to include the stimulus source in it so that it wasn't just an introduction, and then the beginning part of it, I restated my thesis so that it kind of tried to tie together the agricultural part and then the animals dying so that we all realize that we need to make a change on how everyday life goes.